Jordan Poyer might be on the move out of Buffalo. What does that mean for the New York Jets?
No huddle, Wilson end zone, caught, touchdown, Elijah Moore.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Talking Jets with Tigo. My name is Tigo, and before we hop into this video, I wanted to say thank you for everyone who subscribed. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. We are marching our way over to 1,000 subscribers, and I can't wait to hit there. We're going to do a big 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If you haven't already, hit the like button and leave a comment. It really helps us beat out the YouTube algorithm and get this Jets content out to more Jets fans. But let's talk about safety Jordan Poyer. Why are we talking about safety Jordan Poyer? One, he is not at any of the voluntary OTAs or anything for the Buffalo Bills. Now, as a lot of Jets fans know, and a lot of Jets beat writers and people look about it, one of the weakest positions on the football field for the New York Jets is safety. Yes, we've got Jordan Whitehead, but that other safety spot is definitely a big hole. Now, we've got a lot of players that can fill that hole, but I wanted to talk about, is Jordan Poyer one of them? And no, I don't think he is. One, he's at 31 years old. He's going to be looking for a massive, massive, massive contract. This is probably going to be his last payday, and he's going to want to be paid as one of the best safeties in football because he is one of the best safeties in football. Now, why am I bringing this up at all? Well, I want to talk about Jordan Poyer because he might be on the move. If he leaves Buffalo, what does that mean for the Jets? Well, one, we have to face Buffalo 2 times a year. And the secondary in Buffalo is one of their stronger units. Now, when we look at the fact that they're going to be playing a rookie at that cornerback 2 spot in Kaiir Elam, but also the fact that they might be losing one of the safeties that is part of the best safety pair in football, that really frees up a lot of responsibility and a lot of coverage ability on that defense. It makes them a little bit less scary, right? It's not that Von Miller or Gregory Rousseau or Matt Milano aren't great players. You know, White and Hyde aren't great players. They are. They're really good players. But when a team loses good players, it's not like they can just replace it with something good. When you lose a guy who's considered, a top 15 safety in the game, he leaves a pretty big hole on the roster. And it's interesting to look at it because now I would feel a lot more comfortable attacking that safety in the passing game, throwing our tight ends at that safety, throwing wide receivers at that safety, coming out in 4 wide receiver sets and having to have whoever that other safety is cover one of our wide receivers, especially when you take into consideration that Micah Hyde is more than likely going to be covering and hovering Kaiir Elam in his first year because he's a rookie and all of that. And it's one of those things where we have to look at Buffalo in the long term. And right now, Buffalo's defense is not getting any younger. Tre'Davious White is 28, so we got to worry about him for a few more years. Actually, I think he's 27, so we got to worry about him for a few more years. But Micah Hyde's 31. Jordan Poyer's 31. That defense, as they're trying to get younger, is only going to give the Jets more opportunities to take advantage of youth. We saw what teams did to us last year when we ran a defensive back room of a lot of really, really young players. Brandon Eccles, Michael Carter, was a lot of rookie and second-year guys coming into that system. And I expect that the Jets are going to do the same thing to these talents and to these guys. We should be looking at Kaiir Elam and trying to bully him. We should try to line up Corey Davis with Kaiir Elam as much as possible. He's a veteran wide receiver, and he's going to be able to put the moves on him. And it's not because I don't like Kaiir Elam. He was one of my favorite corners. He was a corner that I was hoping made it to the second that we might be able to get early on in my drafting process and drafting analysis process. And But you're not going to expect a rookie corner to come into the league and light it up. It's the same expectation that I have for Sauce Gardner with the Jets. I don't expect him to come onto the field and immediately light it up. He's going to have safety help over the top because he should. He should be given time to acclimate to the game. And DJ Reed is your cornerback one. That's what we signed him to do. That's what we gave him the big contract to do. And we're going to have him be on an island at the beginning while Sauce catches up to the game. And I expect that same to Kaiir Elam. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think Buffalo's going to do in that safety position? Do you think they ultimately work it out? What should they do? If it was up to me and if I was in charge of Buffalo, I would try to trade Jordan Poyer. You can probably get like a second round pick for him. That may be a little much, but you could probably convince a team to give you a second round pick for him that would be willing to give him a contract extension. And we've seen recently that you can get adequate and really, really good safeties later on in the draft, and they can address the safety position next year in the draft. It's not a premium position, and having two 31-year-old safeties, doesn't matter how good they are, isn't going to move the needle for your team that much. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Leave a like if you liked the video. And last but not least, go Jets.